man. I do what I do.
All that happened 1,000 years ago, and civil rights movements, and your struggle is not ours. Being mocked for our names and our accents and our family structures, and being told we don't know who we are, where we came from. And this might not apply to all Africans and Caribbeans, but it has happened loudly and often enough that the resentment among foundational Black Americans, it is not random, it is cumulative. You told us we weren't African, and now we agree. For decades, Africans told us we weren't really African. Caribbeans told us we weren't island enough. And guess what? We finally agree. Let the church say amen. But see, now the line has been drawn, and FBAs are reclaiming our distinct identity, our food, our music, our style, our freedom struggle, our innovation, and we're not letting it be co-opted anymore. We're especially not going to let it be replaced by imported culture that doesn't share our history, doesn't respect our sacrifices, and doesn't even try to integrate respectfully. It's not just about accents or flags. It's about the dilution and disrespect of our people who've spent centuries surviving in this country that wanted them dead or enslaved. And now, as Africans and Caribbeans move into positions of visibility and power and influence in the United States, many of them attempt to culturally posture as the face of Blackness while casting aside the FBA experience. The same experience that made the platform possible in the first place. Y'all out there faking us. Essence Fest and the diaspora war, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Cultural connection to Juneteenth, the civil rights movement, or the Black church. You're not from our legacy. We're calling you out. No more silent tolerance. No more turn the other cheek. No more standing by as our cultural institutions get colonized under the guise of Black unity. You don't want to be divisive. Here's what Africans and Caribbeans living in America need to understand. You're a guest in our house. We can celebrate each other's culture. We can do that. But when you walk into our house and tell us we have no furniture and no flavor and no history, you will get chin checked. Shout out to Jay Willie. That's what's happening now. And this backlash is not hate, it is correction. And we are correcting the narrative that says Afro beats is the dominant Black sound when it's built on FBA jazz, funk, and hip hop. We are correcting the idea that African immigrants succeed more because they work harder when they benefit from the infrastructure our struggle created. We are correcting the disrespect of calling us Akata and lazy or ghetto while you wear our hairstyles, borrow our slang, and live in our neighborhoods. You don't get to degrade us, the host, while enjoying the privileges of our house. Foundational Black Americans are not the ones facing deportation right now. We're not worried about ICE. We're not struggling with immigration papers or overstaying visas. We are Americans. We are the original labor force. Hell, we were here before the first slaves got here. We were here before the first white European got here. We've been here. We're freedom fighters. We're culture creators. We are the heartbeat of America. Without foundational Black American cultural advocacy and political clout, white supremacy would eat you alive. You survive here because our ancestors fought to make this place habitable for black-skinned people and brown-skinned people and yellow-skinned people and all the rest. So when FBA say, know your place, we don't mean it in a disrespectful way. We mean it historically, politically, and truthfully. You must respect the people who sacrificed, paved your way. And until that happens, don't expect automatic inclusion anymore. And look here, this is not bigotry, it's boundaries. Let me say that again. This is not bigotry, it's boundaries. This is not xenophobia, it's boundaries. And every culture has the right to draw boundaries. The Irish did it, the Italians did it, the Jewish Americans do it. So why not us? Foundational Black Americans have the right to say, this is who we are, this is where we come from, and this is how we protect our legacy. We are not obligated to share our culture, our spaces with you all, especially as you refuse to respect us and it. And so from now on, your cultural access must come with cultural accountability. Now, to our African and Caribbean brothers and sisters, if you truly want unity, then show us. Not with words, not with shaming language. Come correct. Number one, don't show up entitled. Show up respectfully. Don't tell us who we are. Ask us who we are. Don't compete with us and go run and tell white zaddy. Collaborate with us. And most of all, above all, contribute as opposed to taking away. Because if all you do is extract from FBA culture without pouring anything in, you're not a tether, you're a parasite. And parasites will be rejected every time. This is America. This is our America. And that's exactly what's happening right now in foundational Black American communities. After decades of welcoming others into our spaces, only to be disrespected or dismissed and deliberately overwritten, Black Americans are now saying, enough, this is ours. You don't get to define it, rewrite it, or exploit it. And that goes for the Africans, the Caribbeans, the Latinos, the Asians, the Arabs, and everybody else. We're drawing a hard, non-negotiable boundary. We're delineating ourselves not just ethnically, but culturally, politically, and spiritually. And most importantly, we're reclaiming our sovereignty. Delineation was not our first choice. We tried to embrace you all. We wanted to be Africans, but you said we weren't. And so now delineation, it's our only option. So let the record show we didn't start this. Africans told us we weren't real Africans. Caribbeans said we weren't of their people. We were Yankees. Immigrants mocked our accents and our family names and our fashion and our survival strategies in the face of white terror. We developed a culture that kept us alive for centuries, and you have the nerve to tell us it doesn't exist. We are constantly othered by people who look like us. Same people who didn't understand our generational trauma and triumph, which is baked in our bones. So what do? We took the disrespect, we tucked it in our back pockets, and we kept building. We let you in our HBCUs. We let you take our scholarships from these Ivy League universities. We allowed you to live in our neighborhoods and attend our churches. We showed you our music and our movements. We fought for the rights that you benefit from. We created the entire culture that made the world fall in love with Blackness. only to be told by some of you that we had no culture at all. But now the tide has turned. You told us we weren't you, and we listened. And now we're saying the same thing. You are not us. And we saying it loud and we saying it proud. You are not us. And who are we? We're foundational Black Americans, the direct descendants of those who could trace their ancestry back centuries, even before the first slave was brought here in 1619 in Jamestown. But we are also the enslaved people who are emancipated and endured a second set of oppressive laws, Jim Crow, racial terrorism. We're the children who fought in the American Revolution and the Civil War. In fact, we fought in every war since for this country, a country that hates us. We built Wall Street. We were sold on Wall Street. We were bombed at Tulsa, but we still created jazz and blues and hip hop and soul and rock and roll and gospel and funk. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. This black man talk, pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you've been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.